Congress votes to accept Marlinist immigrants. The Federation will grant sanctuary to Marlinist political refugees from the Empire, following a congressional vote in favor of Felicia Winters. President Zachary Hudson had stated that illegal immigrants in the federal system's Charender, INED, HIP 36081, LTT 1935, LTT 3607 and Thetis would be detained and returned to Imperial space. This was challenged by Shadow President Felicia Winters, who argued that they deserved a more compassionate response. Congress debated and then voted on her proposal, which received majority support. Government funding will soon be released to provide resources and accommodation for the refugee population. Shadow President Winters told the media, "Charities such as Safeguard Interstellar are already doing excellent work, but now we can officially offer safe haven and temporary citizenship to all Marlinists. These innocent people only seek what we in the Federation take for granted: democracy, fairness and political representation. Their values are closer to ours than the Empire's, and we have an obligation to protect them." Several news feeds, including the Federal Times and Sol Tudi, commented that President Hudson's authority has been undermined by his refusal to comment on the charges against Fleet Admiral Vincent. The accompanying rumors of corruption and conspiracy have had a demoralizing effect on his supporters, and increased the Liberal Party's popularity. Terrorist hit squad targets Hadrian Duval. Imperator Hadrian Augustus Duval has been severely wounded in an assassination attempt by neo-Marlinist extremists. The attack took place at Dyson City in the Parisa system, headquarters of the isolationist organization Nova Imperium. A small team of armed intruders broke into the command deck and opened fire. 3 people were killed and 4 injured, including Hadrian Duval, before his Praetorian Guard eliminated the assassins. The NMLA has claimed responsibility. On propaganda channels, the paramilitary group vows to sever every head of the Duval Hydra, and calls for all citizens to rise up and demand democracy. Praetor Leo Magnus, Nova Imperium's head of security, gave this statement to Vox Galactica. "The Imperator is in a critical condition but receiving our finest medical care. I am personally overseeing an investigation into how the NMLA infiltrated our starport and bypassed security checks. Such attacks are as sickening as they are cowardly, and Nova Imperium stands firmly against these terrorists." Hadrian Duval is the illegitimate grandson of Emperor Hengist. His father, the late Commander Hector Jansen, was the result of a secret liaison with a household slave. Although disowned by the imperial family, Hadrian claims to be a rightful heir to the throne. Ghost ship arrives in Chukchan system. Pilots Federation alert. An abandoned megaship that set out 2 centuries ago has returned on automatic pilot to the Chukchan system. Local security forces were scrambled to intercept an unidentified vessel that was detected on a collision course with Chukchan 5B. The megaship displayed no signs of life, so tugs were deployed to wrench it into a safe orbit. This caused onboard power systems to overload with explosive results, damaging cargo holds and spilling debris. The name of the ship was confirmed as the Adamastor, but no further information is available in the public domain. Specialists from the Alliance Salvage Guild boarded the derelict to conduct an investigation. Their preliminary report stated, "The Adamastor has been traveling at sublight speed through interstellar space for nearly 200 years. There are no remains of the crew. All escape pods and secondary craft have been launched, and several airlocks were manually opened from within. A complete absence of identification suggests that this ship was intended for clandestine operations. All data drives have been deliberately erased. There is evidence of a reinforced cargo hold, fitted with what looks like the remains of environmental equipment. Recent fire damage makes it impossible to be more specific. The ship's original destination is unknown, having returned to its launch point on autopilot. Calculating its trajectory implies that it passed near the HIP 61595, HIP 64011 and HIP 65201 systems. The Adamastor will remain in orbit for further examination. Supplies for Marlinist refugee success. CEO Noel Beaumont announced. These much-needed shipments of basic medicines, clothing, food cartridges, fruit and vegetables, and evacuation shelters will be used to sustain the Marlin